Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I'm here with one of my Cuddle Babies that is not currently for sale. I named this little guy Phoenix and he is staying with me for a little bit this holiday season. I do have another Cuddle Baby though, Angeli, that is for sale over on reborns.com. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Cuddle Babies, and the reason is I think a lot of people are confused as to why they are a thing and why I offer them and all that. And I also wanted to let you know that I do have a team of people working with me and they vet my emails. So I only see emails that are particularly important, and I will not see emails that asked for me to paint customs, free dolls, or silicone dolls, or anything that I specifically answer in my frequently asked questions. So if you guys have a question about pretty much anything, you can head over to my website and I have a frequently asked question page there, and that just helps me, be able to work during the day and not be constantly answering the same question. So anyway, I did happen to find out that there was somebody that was very upset that I paint Cuddle Babies. They do not like Cuddle Babies and they wish that I would not paint them. And I don't really understand why anybody would write to somebody and say that, because that's your opinion and you do not have to buy a Cuddle Baby. Nobody is forcing you to buy a Cuddle Baby. And I personally really enjoy them, and I know a lot of other people do too. It's definitely divided in the community, and that is why I provide babies with full limbs and babies that are cuddles, and sometimes I even just sell the heads that other people can create their own Cuddle Babies with. So that being said, when I first came into the community and I saw Cuddle Babies, my initial reaction was that it was kind of a cop-out. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I had no idea why anybody would want to buy a doll that was just a vinyl head. It kind of looked like a stuffed animal with a baby head on it. But I started making Cuddle Babies after I saw somebody that I admired making them, and I did them all wrong in the beginning. I had them weighing absolutely nothing. And if you had purchased one of my dolls in the past and it weighed 0 pounds, I apologize. I did not know what I was doing. So I know most of you who have purchased dolls like that from me before have got them reweighed, and I appreciate that, and I apologize. I didn't know what I was doing. So now my Cuddle Babies are really heavy. They're much heavier than my actual dolls because I really like the weight to them. Part of the therapy of these dolls is that they are very heavy. So when you're holding them, they provide that weighted blanket type feeling, and they give you those good, happy, is it endorphins? Maybe. The good, happy feelings. So when I started making my dolls heavier, once I figured out the right way to weigh them, I personally really, really enjoyed having them around. I also enjoyed that, my kids can hold them, they can play with them. I don't feel as nervous about the kids handling them as I do the other dolls. So with that being said, younger children, or I'm trying to word this correctly, because I do have some very, very mature kids that own my dolls, but I believe it's more appropriate to start kids off with Cuddle Babies that like reborn dolls, because it's harder to damage them, in my opinion. So they're good for people that really want the dolls. They're also a lot cheaper than my full limb dolls. That's another plus side. And then as I started to make more and more Cuddle Babies and kind of found people that really enjoyed them, I saw a doll that had a fabric body, and I could not figure out for the life of me how this artist or this person purchased this doll body, and I was so lucky enough to find somebody to provide me with these bodies. So I love the fact that I can put these dolls on these one-of-a-kind bodies that nobody else has, and I just think it adds to the exclusivity of you know, owning a piece of art. Nobody else will have this doll with this body, and nobody has this body. So I really liked that whole aspect of it, and it is a completely separate, I guess, genre of the doll community, because a lot of people really have strong opinions about Cuddle Babies. You know, they have enough strong feelings that they feel the need to let me know how much they hate them. So, and I apologize. I really do. So that being said, if you haven't tried Cuddle Babies, I really feel like you should give it a shot. Lambys Nursery, Kirsten had a really good video about them. And also, they're really poseable too, and that's what I really like about them. You know, this isn't a really good example because it's in a gown, but they fold up so nicely so you can pose them in all sorts of ways, you know, those little newborn poses, and they're just lovely. I really enjoy having them. So like I said, I do have another Cuddle Baby, my last Cuddle Baby, available over on reborns.com for $4.25, and that one will probably be the last Cuddle Baby that I have, probably till mid next year. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I understand that it's not for everybody, but I do appreciate you watching it and being here, and I will see you guys next time.